Oh, America, America. I've been trying to get it down to 60 minutes for hours as the neighborhood's attorneys start to come in. ACU, I need your help. This advice. 60 minutes. America on the internet. Do a Bing, do a Google, do a Yahoo. Just now, when an Esquire shit just drove by me, I took a picture. I want to know who it is. I go through the license plate. With them beginning charges first, it's like Chingao. It's like blah. It is like cream cheese icing. Suffice. We're drinking our coffee black. Oh, sorry. America, everybody on the internet has spoken volumes of what is True Blue Company, labor rates, harm to poor Americans trying to work. And guess who's doing the harm? Nasty Mexican women. Nasty Hispanic women. America, excuse me, I'm going to try to get, it's cool out here, but because Islam and the International Refugee Mission says, oh, my church, God is not welcome here, I'm going to stay out here and do my protest for God. Ask him. He's the one that told me. Nicole, Muhammad is Muslim. He don't like Christians. And David say it. And then he said, Chuck E. Cheese had already made up his mind before we got there.
He had nothing to say about him being Muslim.
No, he had nothing to say about it. I told him about them peeping on me, America, that homosexual, and his Laredo, and that, America, that's a crime. I told him about Laredo coming out there. Oh, it was a crime. That's a hate crime. But and then all the lies. America, we cannot allow these people to stay in our nation. All we wanted to go home, the homosexual. I said, oh, please. Grace can take care of that for you. It is not about violence. It is about changing what cannot be changed. Do you think that homosexual from Islam, called the police when number 5 was getting beat? Ask Orla. We could hear her all the way up there. I would turn to him and say, how do you feel? I mean, la pobrecita. I mean, she gave me enfermedad, but still. America, this is your normal. You have allowed democracy in Democrats to destroy our America. These stars was not brought here by Islam. No. Yo, Uma, I've been doing some astro, cabrona. You are of the Muslim Brotherhood. Chinga, we had Lewinsky in there walking the cigar or the stogie. Now what are we going to have? I want to inform you Americans, the White House is our seat of government. That it has turned into perversion is because of democracy has forgotten that the blood on these stripes is the blood shed by our family. Not that homosexual from Islam, not those Spain homos or Mexicans. They have brought hate crimes, and continue to. And again, America, you can ask him, I was going to do nothing. But when that puto downstairs took it down there and walked all this shit in this government, calling me a liar.
What?
America, I'm a pastor. He's calling me a liar in front of an STD. Paramount Artesia. No, America. No. Hell no. It is populated in the internet. Walk a bing. Introduce yourself to Google Chrome. Sorry. Walk. I wish I had a joint. I heard so much. Anyway, walk. Dementia. It's racing with purpose. We gotta go in. The children will be coming out pretty soon. I don't want to be out here. America. You're like him. You read and you do not see. You listen. Oh, what is he doing? I need to move my church to the back room. I really do.
Ah, your lamp's sticking out in the walkway.
You see? It's my church. And yet, America, I'm fighting to
When
get
you
in the
walk by, you got the lamp sticking out like this. You can't help it.
And I never hit it. Did I? And I've been in and out. You see, America, that's your problem. You're like these Mexicans. They hurt you, you go out and shit on somebody's yard or somebody's property. Americans, white America, god dang black America, could we be a power? Chingao, we wanted a black man as president. Black America has never suffered as bad as this in modern times. You wanted a black man for president, and I did too. And yet, instead of getting a job, you go and get on disability. Ask those criminals walk their democracy on us. America, Isaiah 9:19. America, for this to even get out of thought, and by this I mean the harm of 1131 South Alton Avenue. The harm of 1111 South Alton Avenue. The harm of 1112 Avenue. The harm of William Holder. The harm of 1122. Just think, America. They witnesses, because they set up shop over there. Look, those who are trying to walk conspiracy with them are not trained in drama, though because their stage is too crowded to understand what's going on. Suffice. over 27 times. I told those gringo bullies to fuck off. Then they said that SSI, Obama, white trash. And if he can work in a garden, he shouldn't be getting SSI. But he's a white man, and therefore he will not get a job. Baby, keep your SSI. And baby, you gotta get on senior housing, so I'm fixing to take you home. My children need it. Supplies. The internet. I want to read some things here. The internet is populated with information that should shock an American. Shock an American. But yet, they'd rather go and tear up a building, close down a business. They'd rather go, Black America would rather go and murder the innocent. Okay, America, this is True Blue Ink Labor Ready. This is on complaintsboard.com, whatever the hell. That's another joke. Anyway, look at this. During my short employment with Labor Ready Branch, 1833, I endured daily aggravation and humiliation from another co-worker. Although I brought this attention to my supervisor, he did absolutely nothing. This treatment took place in front of temp workers, regular workers, and even in front of my supervisor. His answer was, "That's how she is." I bet she's Mexican. She didn't like the other females either. I know she's Mexican. You see, I love a Mexican woman of God. But these whores, believe me, they need prayer. They don't need thought. Anyway, I made every attempt to correct things with her to no avail. Chinga, I gave that homosexual from Iran, that Muslim terrorist, Betty Edwards' book, America. And you can tell, ask the homo. It was well used. You think he knows how to draw? He does. But do you think he opened that book for anything? No. That's okay, it's his business. And after about a month and a half, I began to experience anxiety attacks before work each morning. Do you know that at Republic Services on 67 in Vermont, these people of Obama's were so mean to him? You will come up to the truck and just spill out. Mind you, we would leave. I would have trouble waking him up. He had a Cindy mother. I would have trouble waking him up. But once he's up, he's ready. Birds is gonna bitch. Excuse me. I'm used to creamer. Anyway, he will come out and say, "Well, they put me in a truck. Then the Mexican driver didn't want me to go on. So they pulled me out." And then you come back. Chinga, they put me out again. I have a right to work. That's bullshit. No American has the right to work. Read the internet, like I am. At this point, I decided that $11 an hour just wasn't worth it. I wrote a letter to GM, that's General Motors, DM and Employee Relations. The DM called as did Employee Relations. Oh, they call, you should send that Mexican that call Oral from EDD. He's not going to get it because they're all Mexican. How is a Mexican going to do something? No. Because you see, what we are doing, others are already done with no avail. However, all of my letter writing and phone interviewing regarding this matter was a waste of time because nothing was ever done. Worst part of it was that DM told me during one phone call that he believed me because of things he had heard of this particular employee. America, let me tell you something. Here we are. Perla Enriquez, Iniguez. What did that bitch do to us? Marta Garcia. One moment. I'm reading. I have so much notes. I need to get me an intern. Of course, Stephen Cooper. Elsa Rodriguez. That is the Mexican bitch. Oh, I think she slept in her pants. This Mexican, we would get there by 4:30. Ask Gomer Powell. I'd make him get up. And it was hard. They all heard it. I have proved that this neighborhood has condoned and promoted domestic violence. I know what South Carolina is going through. It's like we had gotten there early, America, like always, and he wouldn't get out the truck. These people, they broke him. Is not an excuse, and I'm not trying to make excuses for him, but women and men are like him. Suffice, this nasty Mexicano that had been using Henry as a trash receptacle knew I had to void. I made Orwell go sign in on the fraudulent list. Because guess what? Black America was there like us early. And Mexicans would come in shorts, flip-flops, and tattoos up the yin-yang, go anywhere. Yet Orwell was told to put on a shirt, and they made fun of him. La Perlita Enriquez and a Mexican made fun of Orwell. I was so pissed. Because he had tattoos. He even mimicked the Mexican who like, puto. At least I don't have to kiss up to skanky women. Anyway, I went out to the restroom. And Orwell, I don't care who you are. If Orwell has a need, you will provide. Asked my sister. And the other one, that was 1985 when I went. My father had passed away, and they called me on the day he was interred. My sister Paulette was about to be married. Orwell's evil is so strong. My mother had moved from the home, the family home, because of Mexican whores in Freeport, young ones. Daddy was renting her own place. She didn't want to have no more to do with that. Suffice. We had to stay in the old apartment overnight. Do you know what that puta Paulette did? Oh. Mother insisted that she give us privacy. You know what he did? Paulette got a Mason, insisted on sleeping in the couch of the living room while he did his business on me. Paula, I wonder, were you masturbating? Anyway, Elisa Rodriguez, the Mexican, didn't even close the door like this. Nothing. When I go into a restroom, I close the door and I lock it. The Mexican had the door wide open. La Perlita sat in right there, looked right into the restroom. I turned around as I was gonna, and I stopped. There he was. He had to pull out his belly because it was so small. He pulled out his belly to show it to me. It's not the sight, it's the audacity, the principle. I am not Elisa Rodriguez or Perlita Enriquez. Hola, Yasmin. No, I am not there. Suffice, I went and told Oracle. Oh, do you hear the cops, America? Do you hear them? Maybe they're going to pick up the pedophilia, families of pedophilia. Do you hear the cops, America? Yeah, over there is a family that fucked 2 little girls for years. I mean, the little girls will fight over him. Amazing. Surprise! Orville was busy with that Elsa. Elsa had well, not the decency, she's a Mexican, but the shame to put her head down. Her and Orville were walking there, sending. Surprise! I went up there. I said, Orville, that nasty Mexican showed me his nasty cop. Lisa looked up, and then she looked down real quick, and she was scared. It had been planned, America. Suffice. Oh, I have been speaking of this since 2011, the other stuff. Like this neighborhood, they have allowed women to get beat, churches to be terrorized, children to get poked, and not one cop. When I called the cops for that little boy, and guess what? That Muslim homosexual did nothing to protect that little boy. Nothing. A Mexican was totally drunk. They were coming over here to visit these fucking people. Shit is shit. It's in the branch. It's in the root. I feel sorry for the woman. She's dying of cancer. And she had 3 beautiful children. Suffice, America. This Mexican was drunk. And I've been noticing him. I sent Orville to get me some weed. And get away from me. Go do his stuff. And this was going on. And Orville said, don't you dare call the cops. Because Orville knows. Orville knows. Oh. I cannot breathe. Excuse me. Suffice. Let's keep reading this. I have spoken of this to the point that now it has become a minute. Now let's read some more. Let's read some more. There's so many more. This is another one. This is a reply. And this is, and they're going to say the name, so I'm going to say the name. I am, with everything, I know exactly who you are talking about. Ana Escoto has no business working with the public. And she probably wouldn't be if Tony weren't so lazy and did his own work. The truth is, you didn't work for Tony, you worked for Anna, and she does his work and he makes the money and bears the title of branch manager. I guess it's a good deal for both of them. She gets to act like a boss and he gets to be lazy. But it's a bad deal for the company because they are losing good workers in the meanwhile. Good luck to you. Orville made $21,000. That means Labor Ready charges $19 for a $9 job. So they're making $10 an hour. Orville has got great reviews. But is that enough for Stephen Cooper to do something about it? Apparently not. These people have done nothing about it. Do you think it's something that their labor board did something? Go to Los Angeles Labor Board. Nothing but nasty Mexicans. Like the director of Los Angeles Housing Authority, who put her nasty little bastard in public housing for senior, a new apartment. A true Venmo. And also, Los Angeles Housing Authority on Wilshire, a black Zimmerman pulled a gun on Orville for trash. Like, $5.50. The mental health on God damn, these niggers are bad, aren't they? Woo! No. You need to go see JD so you can become a black man. Okay, this is another one. I know exactly what you're talking about. My friend who were working, what is he now? At J.B. Robinson, St. Charles Town, Waldorf, Maryland, all the way to D.C., close to it, had been fired as she sold a lot of jewelries, and her co-workers were so jealous that they tried so hard to make her look bad in spite of her kindness to them. America, this is normal. There are good Mexicans, but they get jealous. She brought up her complaint to HR, as I did. I love this. Chinga, I'm having dementia because I'm being terrorized by Islam. And, this son of a bitch better not have deleted that number. I will harm him. No, we called HR and a Shannon. David deleted all the texts from those people. They were trying to use me as an excuse. Oh my God, I hate Samsung. But I did call him. Hold on a second. I gotta keep this phone on me because he deleted the message from Elizabeth telling me that to stop crying out for help when Orwell beat me a long time ago. Here it is. 1-253-680-8526. I want you to hear this. This is what these people are going through. And Orwell will not get his EDD. Not because he did something wrong or I did something wrong, but because that little Mexican whore like La Cindy wanted this one. She went crying into the bathroom just with me standing there saying the rosary. No, let's call the bitch. Come on. Alright. Let's call her. This is it, America. Call the labor board. You heard EDD. Of course he can't defend himself. No woman or man can. Look at these.
Hi, you've reached Shauna with HR. They're on the other line. I'll wait for my desk. If you leave me a message, I'll give you a call back as soon as possible. Thanks. Have a great day.
America. Orville asked for his tax return. It is April 21st. The ticket will double because Garcetti is a Democrat. Okay, just don't take my truck. I'll pay the fucking ticket. I'm forgetting America. It's so scary. It is so scary to forget. And that is because churches like the International Refugee Mission, you should know better, and churches like these quiz. What is that church? One moment, America. No. It is called Hollywood Ho-Yo-Sun. It's not two words, it's one word. Ho-Yo-Sun Presbyterian Church. Because you see what we're going to go to court for. And they opened it. They can hear us. They can hear us. So, Therefore, anyway, as us, we called HR. I want to upload this one and I'll continue. Give me time to compose myself. I have decided 30 fucking minutes. Breathe, and it was 60 seconds. It was 60 seconds. God dang it. This is corporation. They want us like Obama. Obama's doing my people. He is doing it. Oh, look at me. I let you come in. Y mira, I gave you some money. Look what I'm doing for California. I'll do more. But you doctors won't see you because they will not be paying doctors what they want. The schools are audacity. I would prefer charter school. I would prefer to put my children in charter school or homeschooling. K12.com. Putos, please, don't you love your children? And then you must have the discipline and make sure they do what they're supposed to. Madres, mira. You got them in K-12. They're going to give you everything. It's government. Why isn't K-12 part of every daycare center? Why? Okay. Anyway, I'm feeling bad. It's hard, America. I knew what was going on. God, where could I go? I tried senior housing. I tried everything. Anyway, and I'm glad I did not get into Ramona's senior housing. I'm so glad. I had been there afterwards to Ramona Park and that. It's like memo projects. That's senior housing and there are children there. Many children. There are young adults there. No, I don't want to be in senior housing where I have to put everything against the door to even get a shut-eye. Then seal my everything like I am now. Anyway, in grace of God be blessed and amen. They've already started to call their lawyers. They're walking by. I got their pictures. I'm going to see who they are and what attorney. I must continue to try to get it down to 60 seconds. Chingado. Qué pecado de gobierno y de corporations. Pinche putos. Don't you know you could make more money with the good workers and get rid of the bad? Don't you know that? You're like the rich people. You're like the rich people. Don't you know if you take my child off welfare and put him on the street like you did my black children over here on McAuliffe Park, that when the rule of your lives walks its reward, you cannot say you didn't know. You cannot. Anyway, 34 minutes. 60 seconds, chinga, no vale la pena. But anyway, and Korean gang boys, let me tell you something, mijo. Mira, let me tell you something, you motherfuckers. Hold on, mama. And I can't curse. I'm from the South. Are you crazy? Anyway, mijo, I didn't stand down to rapists or bullies or those who threatened to murder me. Do you really think then I will stand down from you. America, there is another Hispanic woman of great character. This Mexican boy, oh Dios mío, or Hispanic, because it seems it's a pandemic, was pissed at this Hispanic woman for telling him, don't paint graffiti. This is where you live. What do you think that Mexican did? He went home, got a gun, and came back and shot the Mexican woman. Puto, that Mexican woman es tu madre. Es tu sangre. Pinche puto pendejo. You let Republic Services treat you like dirt. That's East Los Angeles. Chinga, te voy a dar los miados de las cholas para que entiendas que es que ser hombre de tierra. Audacity. And then Seal Beach. God dang, you rich sons of bitches. I mean, whoa. Anyway, it's 36 minutes. I want to put this up. And everyone will know. My witness is no longer Orville Davis, right? I love this so much. Chingo, you should have seen the Pillsbury boy. Oh, to touch that soft hand. Oh, you know it's been in a song. Anyway, God's warrior inside, J.D. Jake. And sometimes I put T.D. Jake, you know, Mijos, Black America. You need to get back to that. And if you see something going wrong, you need to stop it. I gotta go in. The children are coming in. Oh, in grace of God, bless it. Amen, amen. America. These children don't need welfare. These children need a home. These mothers need a car. My Cindy needs to get the fuck away from that family. If Mijo is going to survive and be a leader, they're going to have to get out of there. And they can't. How? They're like me. Stuck. Surprise me, put this up. And my witness is going to be, and so you'll know me because you're reading my Facebook on your puto. You really like Orville, don't you? Oh, I can feel it. You like, how did you say? I've heard y'all twice. Puto, you're a liar. Put a hand on the Bible. Get ready. Be blessed. And I gotta do it in 60 seconds. Chingo. Oh. And America, please help me. Get the fucking cops off of me. Walk who I am and know that never have I created or done or walked a crime. Never. Though I was a whore for 3 months. But I didn't stay a whore. Y'all be blessed. I gotta upload this. It can't be free. 60 seconds. Chingo. That's like an international refugee mission. He had to say me. But I did thank him. I wanted to touch him again. We did look soul to soul. I want to touch him. I want him to know his father. Y'all be blessed. Amen. Amen. America, please get the cops off of me. Fuck the gang members and all that bullshit. Let them do what they're gonna do. But get the cops on me. The cops are the most dangerous part. And they are walking conspiracies. With 1131, 1122, 1112, and 1111 and 1101. This did not have to walk. But Lucifer cannot stop. Oh, I love that track. Anyway, I'm 40 fucking minutes. I'm sorry. You see? No cursing. Chinga, you took our job, you took our food, you took everything. No cursing. Because y'all are too sensitive. If the government can allow you to walk your pedophilia and domestic violence, then at least I should be able to use an adjective that says, you are depravity. And grace of God be blessed, amen. And Pastor Chuck E. Cheese, call Patricia Sheridan. I cross-examined her. I love this. Anyway, in grace of God be blessed. Amen, amen, amen. None of this had to happen. None of it. The chinga you gave me is like a vitamin B12 shot. I'm dragging around. I had a biscuit today because that big rich church up there on Wilshire by St. Basil, where Mexicans try to push me off the thing as I kneel praying. Near that rich church, when they got that white woman, God dang it. It's a lost cause. They did what Ralph did. First they fed the rodents, and then they gave us the leftovers. And then they wanted to decide they were going to debate. Yeah, a little Mexican was going to debate whether she was going to give me the bag or not. I turned around. Keep your bag. Keep your bag. Anyway, I gotta go in there and try to 60 fucking minutes. I've been practicing. This is gonna take a few days. I'm serious. And guess what? Guess what? Because the terrorists of Islam and the terrorists of Spain and the terrorists of Mexico, and because the terrorist police, I'm gonna do it out here. I don't give a dang if it snows. In fact, I may make it snow. Make up for the water. Do you hear me, America? Those cops have followed me. One parked here in his motorcycle. I don't know what the fuck he thought I was gonna do. I walked up and talked to him. Then another cop followed me all the way to Thank Heaven 7-Eleven. Then another cop, or the one at 7-Heaven, Thank 11, where the Mexicans, whores of the neighborhood, pump the construction workers for money. They gotta learn to speak English. They really do. Really. Because you're trying to tell them, do it again, do it again. Mija. They're like Orville. The wife got the money. Anyway, in grace of God be blessed. No, my witness will be the International Refugee Missions Principal who resides here. Chuck W. Singer resides here. Because the preacher cannot lie. Can they? Anyway, we go to court. Be sweet to one another. And learn how to fight north without light. And baby, Isaiah 9:19. Amen, amen.